It's going to be a video on how to remove the factory radio out of a Ford F-150 and similar vehicles. This is a 2007. We're going to start removing this panel around here and then take the radio out. But the first thing you want to do is unhook the battery. So we're going to take the negative off the battery. On this one, that's an 8. You can either use a socket or a wrench. You should always undo the battery if you're doing anything electrical on a car, but specifically there is an airbag wire right behind that panel that we have to unhook. And if you don't undo the battery first, you'll probably get an airbag light. Just wiggle that side. All right, got the negative off. We're gonna put that out of the way so it doesn't touch again. Now we're gonna take this surround panel out. Gonna grab it basically right here and pop it out. You can use a screwdriver or a trim panel tool. We just have one of the trim panel tools and we wrapped it in some electrical tape so it won't mar all this up. Okay, so once the bottom comes loose, there's one on each side, so those are loose now. You're just gonna work your way up. And there is an airbag wire right behind this, so we have to remove that. You can actually see it right there. So this is what we have to remove. It unplugs from the back. Comes right here out of the dash. It's gonna be that, airbag, passenger airbag off is what that light is. And so to take this out, there's a little button right here. I'm gonna press that, and the wire comes out. You can see what I pressed there, just pressed right on this side, and then pull that out of the way. And that drops the surround down. We don't need to take any of this other stuff out. We can just let it hang there. And then to take the radio out, we're gonna actually take out these 4 screws on the sides. That'll pull the radio out, and then we'll unplug it from the back. So we got this metric deep socket set. I use this for almost everything just because I got all the sizes right there. These are size 7. And Ford gave us this little screw holder right here. Since nobody carries change anymore, we'll give it new life. All right, 4 screws out. That was a 7mm, in case you're wondering. Then this whole radio will just pull out. Sometimes the wires are a little tight back there. You gotta, let's see if I can get that a little more free. There we go, so antenna wire here, that's just held in with some little pressure clips. So you're just gonna wiggle and pull. Try not to ever pull on the wire itself. You wanna always pull on the fitting. So we get that one unhooked. Then you got 2 clips here. You're gonna press right in the middle. There's a little button. Press, wiggle that one free, press. The bigger one's gonna be a little bit harder to wiggle. Press, and bring that one out. Okay, this is the back of the factory radio. So we just removed these 2 and the antenna one. If you're gonna put back in another different factory radio, maybe yours is bad, you need the code that comes with it, but we're not gonna do that. We are going to be putting in a brand new aftermarket radio. So if you wanna see more of that, we'll have another video that shows the rest of this process where you can see how to put in an aftermarket radio. Or if you just needed to remove it, then at this point you are done and you can move on to whatever you're doing next. Thanks for watching.